And I'm shuffling and shuffling. How is everybody? Wait for a few of you to pop in. So I straighten out my cards. It looks like I messed them up. And if you're watching this back, I'm Callie S., the Mystic Next Door, and tonight is our weekly TarotScopes. It is March 22nd, and I appreciate you coming. Hopefully some people will be here to join us soon. And I hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend. I know we have. We've been in the heat wave. And like I said, I'll just wait for a few people to join. Hi, Susan and Alex. Excuse me. How are you? How are things where you are? We are not in the heat wave anymore. We had 90 yesterday, and it was brutal, but it is back in the beautiful, like upper 60s and lovely. Nancy G. And Scott Lawler. How are you? Scott, I think you sent me a message. I saw it, but I've been kind of running around, and I will respond to it. So thank you. Thank you. I'm just getting my cards straight. Hi, Melody. Are you starting to feel a little bit of fall in the air where you are? I don't know what your climate is where you live. Melody is in the down under. Just giving the cards a nice little shuffle. Again, this is our weekly TarotScopes for the week of March 23rd through the 29th. And just excited to jump into Aries season. Gorgeous autumn weather. Very nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, Scott, you're to my south. And I think we were like right at the cutoff. So we had the brutally hot weather, well, for this time of year for a few days. I'm not complaining. Hi, Fatima. And hi, Cheryl. How are you? Are you guys safe from the floods? And Ilona, nice to see you here. Welcome from Canada. And Margaret, hi. Good to see you as well. Hope everybody's had a nice weekend. We kind of spent the day indoors yesterday because it was just so hot. Well, we did a little running around in the morning, but then I went out. When it's 90 plus, it doesn't matter. If you go out in the heat of the day, it's just hot. The car was just miserable. Today it's nice again. All right, guys. So we'll get started. We just have a few of us here, but more will join as they become free or notified. Nancy G says, I hope I have a better week ahead. Excuse me. I'm a Gemini. Sorry, I just ate something and it's kind of, this is not my cough. It's just stuck in my throat. So, all right. Well, and so like I said, this is your weekly TarotScopes. This is for the week of March 29th. It's 23rd through the 29th. Very hard to believe this is our last full week of March. I mean, this year is just racing. Oh, Aries. You're an Aries, Susan. Good. And just visiting. Hello. Great walk the last couple of days. Very nice. So happy spring too, guys. Happy spring. So much going on. I kind of forgot about that little detail. We've had this beautiful, what is it? Waxing moon. That's just like a beautiful little sliver in the sky the last few days. Okay, Cheryl, Oahu under flood watch until 6 p.m. Are you on Oahu? Molokai, Maui, Lanai getting it bad now. Flooding rains. Oh, prayers for you. I thought you were in Oahu. I'm really sorry about that. You know, a friend of mine, I have to find the book, but a friend of mine was telling me about this book that it actually is a Canadian man who was talking about. It's called Something Fires or Fires Something. Anyway, it talks about how because of global warming, our jet streams are shifting and causing these horrible fires. I guess it was this particular book was talking about the fires in Alberta last year, which were so unusual. Was that last year? But of course, you know, I live in Colorado. We have big fires here as well. California, any place that it's dry. So it's been a really long, hot, dry winter, and it worries me. It really does. A very crazy weather indeed. Yeah. Hi, Mystic Shining. Okay, Cheryl, you're in Oahu. You're not on the North Shore. Isn't the North where that dam was? Is that right? I don't know. We're just all going to send our prayers and blessings to you there in Hawaii. You guys have been getting it the last couple of years, haven't you? Yes, it was last year and the year before, said Fatima. Yeah. Is Kat here? Did I miss you? Yeah. Oh, hi. Just jumped to summer here in Redding, California. It was freaking hot yesterday. Tomorrow we will check the lake out, and if the boat still floats and barbecue, it's nice. Yeah. It was freaking hot here too. Really. I mean, I turned on the AC yesterday afternoon because I was like, oh my gosh, I will never be able to sleep. But I shut it off, and hopefully it'll stay off for another month or two. Yeah. The dam is 7 miles from your home, Cheryl. Oh my goodness, but it's under control. Wow, that is very scary. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, so here we are. Thank you so much for hopping on this fine Sunday evening, March 22nd. Oh, my dog's barking. He's pretty much deaf, so when I walk out of the room, he doesn't see me, and he's barking to see where we are. Okay. So anyway, happy spring, happy astrological new year that happened this week too. It's Aries season, so all eyes on Aries as we gear up for an exceedingly rare 7-planet stellium in this sign in a couple more weeks in the middle of April. And this will occur. This is basically activating all that fire energy. Aries is a fire sign, first sign of the zodiac. It's action filled. It's me first energy. I had a brother. His birthday's coming up April 1st, but oh my gosh, like if he didn't win a game, forget it. You don't want to be around him. And Kat says, I'm sure it will be brutal as usual. In the actual summer, a boat is the only way to survive. Yes, or AC. No climate change. No, you're right. Excuse me. So anyway, because of that energy, it's lots of action. I do think April and the Aries season is going to be nonstop action. And, of course, not only is it energy and passion, but it's also Aries is ruled by Mars, and that is the planet of war, right? And how appropriate, right? So it feels like April is going to be crescendo energy, right? Coming up, bringing more things to the surface, more like a dramatic culmination of things. Yeah, he did get teased. April Fool. We call him the April Fool. So anyway, but that's what's coming up for us. And anybody who is celebrating a birthday in Aries, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. Um, sorry, I am having my allergies too. So, but I just ate something and it's kind of like stuck in my throat. Happy birthday to all of you. Please eat a big piece of cake if you can. Splurge on something special or throw a party with your friends. Just do something fun because you deserve it. Your birthday only comes around once a year. So it's been a very busy news week. So get comfy. Here we go. The blockade continues in the Strait of Hormuz, and as the Mideast war rages on, although apparently Iran is letting a few boats through. Oil and gas prices continue to surge. Here where I am, they're approaching $4 a gallon. They may be higher where you are in other parts of the US and the world. And I predict it will climb over $5 a gallon. I've been seeing that for a while now. I hope it doesn't make it to 6. I really do. Oh, your birthday is at Easter. Chocolate Easter eggs. Yes. April 3rd is your husband, says Fatima. Yeah. 65. I think that's my brother's age too. Yep. He will be 65. Excuse me. Inflation is on the rise in the US and elsewhere around the world because if the oil and the gas is limited, then the cost of transporting goods is also quite something. Really, Melody? Australia has only 39 days left of oil stocks. That's something. I'm so sorry. $1.65 a liter here in Canada. So I don't know how many liters are in a gallon, but that sounds like it's even higher than where we are. So anyway, guys, buckle up. I just think this is going to be a tough one. And I'm going to do a little, I've been picking up some things in meditation for April. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that in a pre-recorded message soon, but I'm seeing a lot associated with that. But think about it this way. We're in a time where right now, everything that's going on that's nuts in this world is kind of a mirror back to ourselves. The aggression, the use of fossil fuels when we probably should have been done with them decades ago, right? All of these things, it's just speaking to us about like we're being shown where our weak spots are. And oil and gas is one of those, and you can see they're using this as a weapon. I think they have for a very long time. In Northern California, Maridel, it's $5.29. I know it's high. I knew it was higher in California. Okay. Yes. Oh, good question, CJ. Will your government move to telework? Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I keep seeing bicycles and trains and like things like that in my meditations. I keep saying medications. Maybe I need drugs. Okay. So, and inflation is on the rise, of course. So really, I just think we really all need to be like creative, like plant a vegetable garden if you can. Go back to simpler things to really kind of keep your budget under check and under control. There's the hounds from hell next door. Sorry. Here we go. The Fed chair in the U.S. This is mostly, sorry if you're in the other parts of the world, but the Fed chair, Donald Trump was trying to fire the Fed chair, which he's not entitled to do. So the Fed chair, Jerome Powell, won a court ruling when a judge ruled that Trump doesn't have the authority to do so. Yeah. Yep. So let's see. Powell also announced he will not raise interest rates in the U.S. because concerns of inflation and stagflation are on the rise. Also, former FBI Director Robert Mueller died at the age of 81 as a result of Parkinson's disease. And most people know him because he led the Russia election tampering inquiry against Trump during his first administration, causing Trump to release a nasty Truth Social saying, "Good, I'm glad he's dead." What a man baby. What a horrible thing to say about any individual. Just wait till he kicks the bucket. What are they going to say to him? It is $3.58 to make a gallon. 3.78 liters to make a gallon. Okay. Yeah, you are paying more. Will the TSA workers get angry that ICE workers are coming to do jobs? I wonder about that, because TSA workers, I think, are, quite well trained. Or, oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm gonna tell my dog that I'm in here. Excuse me a second. Henry. Sorry, that poor dog. I think he can sort of hear noise in the house, but he doesn't know where I am. So I'm upstairs. Anyway, yeah, I think TSA, I don't think it's going to be a good situation. And some of you know, I have a ticket at the end of April to fly to the UK, and I'm just getting concerned about that. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading your comments here. Guys, just stock up, do whatever you can to, if you're in a part of the world that's cold or warm or whatever it is, please, we just send out our prayers. Okay. Stock market continues to fall here in the US and probably around the world, caused by the uncertainty of war and the cost of goods rising. Hi, Liz. Good to see you. Okay. And so, I'm sorry, we just talked about Mueller. Speaking of men falling down, Mueller, Cesar Chavez here in the U.S., who was a very well-respected he was a labor leader for farm workers, for migrant farm workers. And he died. He's been dead for quite a while, but he is facing posthumous disgrace, not charges, as a credible allegation has emerged suggesting that he groomed and abused women and girls for decades. The allegations were brought forward by a woman named Dolores Huerta, who is now 95 and who waited basically half her life to tell her story. She alleges to have been raped by Chavez, causing the births of two children, two of her children. Prior to this, Chavez was elevated to hero status throughout the U.S. for his work on migrant rights. But as we speak, many states and municipalities are removing his name from buildings and monuments and deleting the annual holiday. There, in my state, Colorado, we have a day off on Monday the 31st. It's a state holiday. And so they're starting to dismantle all of those honors. And it's just another signal that the Me Too movement, the Epstein movement, is alive and well and still digging up dirt. Yes. More Republicans in the legislature are withdrawing their support for Donald Trump over not just the Epstein files, but their disapproval of the chaos that he's causing around the world and causing gas prices and groceries to shoot up here and elsewhere. and over the runaway spending related to the war efforts. Some estimates suggest that our military is spending up to $2 billion a day in the Mideast. Imagine what we could do with that money. Hi, Lucy. Good to see you. Imagine, just imagine. Crazy. Where am I? Meanwhile, Hegseth is about to ask for an additional $200 billion in the coming days for the war effort, despite the military's already $1 trillion budget. They have a $1 trillion budget. So let's see if Congress approves that. I have a feeling they're not going to, because many people signaled they're not going to on both sides. We've seen skepticism even from the Republicans about that. So let's hope that they do not approve that. We have to remember, this is our money they're spending on our behalf to cause destruction around the world. CJ, yeah, Congress should repurpose or reappropriate the BBB. Yeah. I don't see that happening, but maybe eventually. Not with this crew. Sterling reckons it wouldn't be approved. Yeah, I reckon the same. if my reckoning counts. A jury has just found Elon Musk guilty of defrauding Twitter investors prior. And again, this is about seeing our leaders exposed, right? Or prominent people exposed this year. Of defrauding Twitter investors prior to the purchase of the social media platform, which is called X now, of course, which I don't like to call it that. They showed that he disparaged Twitter publicly over social media in an effort to reduce its value prior to his purchase of the platform. And this could result in one of the largest ever cash settlements. Possibly well into the billions. I think he can afford it, but that's got to hurt a little bit. Hawaii is experiencing, we were just talking with Cheryl about this, its worst flooding in over 2 decades, caused by unprecedented rainfall. And we did see yesterday that there were big alarms over a dam potentially breaking. It did not. So we are happy about that. And prayers are needed as more rain is in the works and actually happening, according to our friend Cheryl here. And this is really important news, guys. I don't know if you get this overseas, but The Bachelorette, the TV show The Bachelorette, was set to air its 22nd season next week, and it was abruptly canceled when evidence surfaced, which actually the evidence was already there. I think the network was looking the other way, but it came to the surface and became public that the Bachelorette, her name's Taylor Frankie Paul. It's funny that she has like 3 men's names. Sorry. No gender. Is being accused of domestic abuse by her former partner. Not by. She was the abuser. Hi, Cynical Banana. Good to see you. Okay. Full disclosure, Bachelorette is one of our guilty pleasures around this house. Okay. Also in the news, a Mexican teen named Royer Perez Jimenez died by apparent suicide while he was being detained by ICE in a Florida detention facility. He is the 46th reported death under ICE's watch. Tragic. Okay, reporting shows that over 9,000 of the ICE detainment cases have now been dismissed by judges, setting the stage for what I believe will be massive lawsuits once this administration is over. Okay. 2 mysterious, actually more than that. I've heard there was probably close to 7 around the world, but 2 or 3 in the U.S. Mysterious meteors were seen and heard over the U.S., one in Ohio, one in Texas. I think there was one over Southern California as well, as people reported seeing a fireball falling from the sky, accompanied by a loud sonic boom. So very, very unusual. And, it's kind of weird too that not a lot of public officials are talking about it. By the way, our administration is also not talking about the Hawaii floods, which is horrible. And I do hope that FEMA gets its shit together and gets there to help. The Trump-appointed FCC chair has approved a merger of two big media giants, Nexstar and Tegna, giving these two a monopoly, essentially, because they have access to 80% of U.S. households. So we'll see what happens there. I think that will be eventually reversed, but that's not great. Consolidation of power. Own the media, own the message, right? Trump has announced also that he will send ICE into U.S. airports on Monday as TSA agents are calling out sick due to the partial government shutdown. They're not being paid, and they haven't been paid for weeks. TSA remains, like I said, unpaid because of the DHS funding bill that was passed in an effort to curtail ICE spending. Democrats have advanced many bills or revisions to allow TSA to remain operational and to get paid, but Republicans have declined that message. And that message is getting out both on the Republican side and the Democratic side, by the way. Hi, Mary Clem. Good to see you. Excuse me. Happy Sunday. Thank you. All right, Tulsi Gabbard, Director of National Intelligence. She's the lady who looks like Cruella de Vil with black hair and one white streak. So she's in charge of our spy network. Yes. She was grilled in Congress this past week for giving over her intelligence responsibility to Trump himself, and as well as for engaging in that domestic election tampering effort in Georgia, where she was involved in. They took all the voting data out of that Georgia precinct. I think it was the one that Fani Willis was working on. Cheryl, $1 billion in estimated damages went to food bank to donate money. Went to food bank to donate money this morning. Tons of people who lost everything were there to pick up food and water. Oh my gosh, guys, let's send our prayers and let us know, Cheryl, if you know of any places to donate, like if there are any resources that are collecting money. Every little bit helps, right? You can post it in here if you know, or email me and I'll try to post it. Okay. I'll look it up. Hi, the spotted cats. Yes. My spotted cat is in the other room sleeping. We already had a little snuggle. We had a little nap together. Yes, Tulsi Gabbard is a disgrace to Hawaii. Russian asset. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Russia, Putin has declared an internet blackout in Russia in an effort to suppress details about the military inroads that Ukraine is making. Ukraine has destroyed some very costly anti-missile systems and in Russia, and apparently Russia's reportedly struggling to obtain the drones and other munitions that they need to carry out their attacks in Ukraine. So they're having trouble with money and they're having trouble accessing weaponry. Okay. Yeah, no more FEMA, Mary. You're right. FEMA is, I don't know. I don't know what they're there for. Even the Republican state governors are aware of, their problems. Okay, and in science news, I have some good stuff for you. Researchers discovered amino acids and other DNA building blocks on samples taken from an asteroid called Ryugu. Ryugu. Yes, you're right, Fatima. In the end, evil never wins, right? Climate researchers state that a potential collapse, no, this is not so great, a potential collapse of the so-called Doomsday Glacier in Antarctica could cause an 8% sea level rise, threatening coastal populations if it were to, they call it calving, when these glaciers break off and land in the ocean. Yes, no more nothing. Okay, so that would not be good, right? If you live near the coast, just, keep an eye out. Get ready to run for the hills. I live in Denver, Colorado, so if that affects me, I'm not, but both my kids live near sea level, and I'm not happy about that, and a lot of my family. Hi, Daniel. Yes. Kat, I agree. Let me off. Beam me up, right? All right, this is some more good news. Researchers have developed a bacteria capable of finding and killing cancer cells. That's good news, right? I don't know what kind of cancer, and I don't know where it is in development, but that's very good news. A specific bacterium found in the respiratory tract may help to create medications to prevent long COVID. That's good news too. New research has identified that bacteria, we have a lot about bacteria today, has identified bacteria that consume some plastic wastes. And I think that's been in the work for a while. CRISPR finds an advanced CRISPR makes an enhanced cancer-fighting immune cells that is being tested on mice right now. That's pretty cool. And finally, now this is really good news. The monarch butterfly has increased its population by 64% in Mexico, giving signs of encouragement for conservation efforts. How's that, right? Save the monarchs. Not the ones with crowns on their heads, the butterflies. Hi, Odelia. I'm wonderful. Thank you. How are you? Okay, so that's all I've got. That was a lot. But I don't have quite as many astrology things to talk about this week, but we will move on. So the astrological aspects that are important to note for the week of March 23rd through the 29th, we're going to jump right on over to Wednesday, the 25th. Saturn Cazimi. What is a Cazimi? That means that Saturn is sitting right in the heart of the sun. They are sitting right together, conjunct, okay, in the sign of Aries. Okay, and so that's why I was talking about how Aries energy is really activated now. We are in Aries season, but the sun, which represents self and ego, it's kind of giving a kiss to Saturn, right? And Saturn, what is Saturn? It is the karmic teacher. And so they're touching in the sky. This conjunction sets the stage for your ego to get a reality check. Saturn always brings our feet down to earth, right? Bear in mind that Neptune and Saturn are still in a conjunction as well, although they're starting to pull apart from each other in the beginning of Aries. But because the sun is now there, this is kind of like a triple conjunction between Sun, Neptune, Saturn. And the sun and Neptune just recently met up in the sky. So that was amplifying idealism and dreams and creativity and maybe not so realistic, floating out into space a little bit. Excuse me. But when it meets with Saturn, which is the taskmaster, it is realism, right? It brings some of that balance back into the picture. So we can dream. It also asks us to sort of do our homework when we're pursuing our dreams, Neptune, right? This conjunction asks us which of our dreams have potential, which should we focus on, and what's a pipe dream, right? And how do we want to proceed to make these things permanent? And this is a really, really good time to set long-term goals. So look at your chart to see which house 4 degrees of Aries falls into, where this conjunction with Saturn is occurring. And that will help you to understand more about what part of your life this change is coming to you. Also on Wednesday, the Sun will form a harmonious sextile with Pluto, assisting us through some very important transformations. Pluto is all about transformation. Thursday, March 26th, Venus will form a conjunction with Chiron, the wounded healer. And this is a time that deep and ancestral wounds, or early life wounds, we take a look at them and we regard them, whether they're, are we giving ourselves the love and the self-worth that they deserve to heal from them, right? This is Venus represents love, beauty, money, right? So you're intimately linked with your capacity for healing and empathy. So look to your relationships and other things that we value to see what is potentially going to be healed by this. It is a very important time to remember that we have to release what no longer serves us. Friday, March 27th, Saturn will form a sextile with Pluto. So lots of Saturn activity. In fact, all through the summer, we're going to have a lot of outer planet aspects, really culminating in July. So Saturn sextile Pluto. This is a powerful handshake between structured discipline, Saturn, and transformative influences. And as we head into such a powerful time, Saturn is here to help us bring order and to manage what could be a chaotic transformation into a systemic, controlled way. Yes. Oh, yes, Kat, about the butterflies. Yeah. Collective PTSD, for sure. Okay. But anyway, as for that, hold on, one more thing. Okay, one more thing for the week. I want to just project us to next Monday. So I'm going to go over the week a little bit onto March 30th, almost the second to last day of the month. Venus will move into Taurus. So that's Venus. Venus or Mercury are usually they step into the next sign first and kind of give us a little glimpse of what that's going to be like. And so this is really nice energy because Venus is the lesser benefic, and that brings love, money, beauty, the pleasures, the things that we value in life. And Venus is the ruler of Taurus. So it's very, very much at home here. This is a great time to pamper yourself with good food and wine, if you can get it, right? If we're going to have shortages. And the luxuries of life. It could just be, snuggling up with a good book or a partner, right? So whatever it means to you, but be careful because Venus can also make us overdo it. So can Taurus. Be careful not to overindulge or overspend. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all I've got for the astrological aspects of the week. So if you are new here, thank you for coming. My name is Kelly Scarborough, the Mystic Next Door, and I'm a healer, an intuitive, and a medium. And as you all will see, I dabble in a little bit of astrology. Welcome to all the old folks and the new folks for coming. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button for me because it helps people find my channel, leave comments, share, all the good things. And if you're interested in a reading, please contact me at www.kellyhealing.com, and we can set a date on the calendar. Yeah. Keeping you balanced in a crazy time. And hi, Scott. You're folding laundry. I hate folding laundry. I don't mind doing laundry. I just don't like folding it afterwards. But I always do. I'm not one of those people that balls it up and throws it in the corner like my children do. My one son really likes to do that. Now that they live with their girlfriends, maybe that's not happening. So, and no shade. If that's what you do. You do you. Okay. So now on to those important astrological transits for the week of March 23rd through the 29th. Remember that these are general readings for your sun, rising, and moon signs, or for any planet that figures strongly in your chart. Please remember that we all have unique birth charts, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And we do start on a different sign of the zodiac each week, and this week we're starting with Leo. I will be using my, what is it called? I have to find my lid. Wandering Star Tarot this week. All that beautiful imagery. It is a big deck, so it's kind of difficult for me to handle, but I will manage. So, oh, thank you. Thank you, Margaret. And also, by the way, if anybody feels like their TarotScopes matched their week, I'd love to hear it here in the chat or in the comments afterwards. Okay. So, laundry, what is it? It's softer when it sits in the basket for a while. Is that what you're saying, Kat? That's funny. I have to tell a little funny story. Speaking of folded clothes, so the little rascally kitty who's probably going to come pop up on my shoulder at some point in a minute here. My dresser drawer, the bottom drawer was like, it was stuck open. It doesn't close easily. And it was stuck open a little bit. And that little rascal managed to get the drawer all the way out. And if you saw the picture I posted in my post with just his eyes peeking out, that's him getting inside of my dresser, way in the back. And anyway, he pulled the drawer out and I came upstairs. I was downstairs doing something, and all my clothes in that drawer were just like scrambled. They were just everywhere, all around the dresser. So he's such a little rascal. Anyway, just a little aside for you there. Whoops, dropping cards. All right. So we're moving on to Leo. Hi, Leegi. Good to see you. Yeah, he's adorable, but then I had to fold. It was like my workout clothes drawer. All my yoga pants were like a mess. Okay. First world problems, right? Okay, Leo. So what do we have for Leo this fine week? Leo. Your 1-year-old grandson is a Leo. Well, let's see. Okay. Excuse me. We start with the 4 of Pentacles, right? This is a card of stability, but it's sometimes a card of clinging a little too much to your money and your resources, maybe your home, right? But it is saying, like, hunker in, find balance, find your center with this card. 4s are stability. Okay. Yes, he said, I don't need these, Mom. Right. You have a lot of helpers that yes, you have all those Savannah kitties. That's got to be quite exciting. All right. Well, and I'm sorry, I also didn't say this. This was the energy of the week, the stability, finding stability, clinging on to things. Hold on a second. Yep. What just happened? Something weird happened with my notes. Yeah. So the caution of the week, which does feel a little bit cautionary, is like the 7 of Swords. Is there somebody who's deceiving you or, really kind of pulling a fast one on you? This is theft. This is taking advantage of you. This card, it's interesting because, yes, this is dishonesty. Right? Is there somebody around you who's dishonest? So keep your head on a swivel, right? And the action you should take is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, this is a card of speed, but it's also a card of alignment. And I like that it's got the Four of Pentacles on the other side. Right? Four of Pentacles can be a little stingy and holding a little too tight, but if it is about just finding your center and grounding yourself, then it's really great with this card of alignment as well. This also speaks of news coming in, like messages coming in. It also can speak about travel coming up for you. So Leo, some of you Leos will know what this means. And I'm a Leo moon. And I understand some of that. Okay. All right, moving on to Virgo. Virgo. Kat, how many savannas do you have? Anybody who's not familiar with a savannah cat, look them up. Kat thinks that my kitty, my grandkitty has some savannah in him because he's got some spots. A first generation savannah, what are they called now? They're like pretty darn wild. Just 12. Holy cow. Do you breed them? Yes, they're like generation 1. I don't know how they rate them, but gen 1, 2, and 3. Like 3, you're getting farther away from the essence of kitty, but they're very, very active and they're very smart. So you have to F1. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Virgo. Oh my gosh. There, I think the universe is telling us that we all need to hold on. Speaking of spots, you see that? Both my hands. My dermatologist got me the other day. It looks like I have, like, I'm a meth addict scratching at my making wounds. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So the energy of the week again for you is the Four of Pentacles, is finding stability. It's saving your money too. I didn't say that before. Hold on to your pennies, maybe maybe I think this is good for all of us. It's interesting it came out twice because costs are rising. Gas is becoming, petrol is becoming scarce in some places. And so just find some stability. Find some stability this week. Oh, Kat. That's great. All right. And here's the caution, the Hanged Man, right? So Virgo, you can expect to sort of be in a little pause for a moment. Take a beat to sort of see things from a different perspective. Maybe your money has been a little difficult. Maybe your job or some other area of your life has been, struggling, or it's hard to make the ends meet. But when we get the Hanged Man, it's saying, hold on and look at, review your situation a little bit, because there is a solution. Okay. Virgo, moon, and rising. Okay. And this is a lovely card. The action is the Strength card, right? This is all about resilience, having courage to rise above, like you can do this. It does tell you have the strength to overcome. So this is really nice. Okay. I have a feeling I see where the cards are going this time. Since we already had a repeat of that Four of Pentacles. And I do shuffle, although I don't shuffle this particular deck very well. Okay. So Kat, you're closing your Savannah Cat business. I'm going to open this a little bit. Okay. Oops. Are you keeping 12 kitties, or do you have them out, like pegged? Libra. All right. Okay, the energy of the week is the Ten of Wands. Something's going to be a burden to some of you Libras out there. right? Maybe you've just got too much work on your plate. Maybe the demands are just really strong in your personal life somehow, or you're really, it's a burden to pay the bills, or to maybe, something in your life is just kind of a struggle. It could be in your mind too. Okay. Excuse me. And the cautions of the week. Caution, this does not feel cautionary, does it? 9 of Pentacles. This is just a reminder that you have all of the blessings and the good things in your life, right? This is not a caution. This is just saying, you know what? When things get tough, remember your blessings, count your blessings. This is a card of grounding, of really being able to enjoy, the things that you've worked for. Okay, focus on that. And the action of the week is the Queen of Cups. I feel like, sorry, I'm going to go back to this. And I'm a Libra too, right there with you. I'm a Libra sun. The 10 of Wands really could just be, I just feel like it's that the world is kind of heavy right now. And so just be aware of that. All right. But the Queen of Cups comes along, the action, and this is a card of, this is saying tap into your creativity, tap into your intuition, right? Sometimes the Queen of Cups is said to kind of, she's emotionally balanced, that's what it is, but don't repress your emotions, express them in a healthy way. She's nurturing, and it's very lovely energy. Take care of yourself, compassion, kindness. Okay. Not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, gosh. All right. Scorpio. All right. You're giving them away. Some are 16 years old. How old do they live? Do they live to about 18, 20, like regular cats? We have a big catio for 8 of them. I do have one of the only documented bobcat Savannah crosses. Ooh. That UC Davis worked on. Wow. That's cool. I bet that's a beautiful cat. There are reminders that you need right now. Oh, I just got a chill when I read that for you, Mystic Shining. So yes, that would be accurate. Okay. All right. Scorpio. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands for the energy of the week. It's saying this is a good time to start a new action, to really do something fun, to kind of go on a trip, to start a new passionate hobby. Really good time to get started right now. New beginnings. And the Knight of Wands. So you get a couple wands here, really talking about taking action right now for you. Knight of Wands is, again, energy on energy, fire energy, following the passion, your passion, right? It's a kind of a excuse me, very active card, just do it card. Excuse me. And the High Priestess. We finished with the High Priestess for the action of the week. This is saying tap into your deep intuition, your deep knowing. You Scorpio folks, Cheryl, are deeply intuitive, so use it, right? It's also speaking, it says look to your inner voice, spirit-led messages, right? And also look within. Don't be so mysterious, Scorpio. Don't be so mysterious. You guys are really good at that. Kat says, okay, so we're moving on to Sagittarius. And Kat says, lots of your Savannah cats are just lifers. Does that mean they just live with you? Bobcat Cross has a flip switch temper. Uh-oh. I bet. I can't imagine what your arms look like. Are they all scratched up by those kitties? Cheryl, yes, I am mysterious. It is our nature. Yes, indeed. But some are young and beautiful and free to a great home. Oh, wow. I think I'm full up of kitties right now, but they sound like so much fun. You do have to keep them busy though, don't you? Okay. All right. On to Sagittarius. All right. The energy of the week is the Three of Wands, right? This could be a travel card too. This is also looking out over life, like the adventure ahead. Something's coming forward for you. You see she's got her little spyglasses and she's looking out over the water. So are you planning a trip? Are you waiting for, the seeds to sprout for something that you put into motion, right? This is a really nice card. I like this one, has these little keywords, so I like to see. It says action, adventure, luck. Okay. I've never really thought of this card as a lucky card per se, but it's nice. It's energy coming in for you. Okay. Yes. All right. And the caution. This is not a caution. Look at you. All the abundance, Sagittarius. Family, resources, your legacy is set. You have prosperity in your life. You are, it's like your retirement is secure. Very, very nice. Okay. But this could just refer to the family being very, like a happy, abundant family situation. And that's good. Inheritance too. Okay. And the action for the week, the Queen of Pentacles. So we've got a lot of something's coming in hot for you, and it feels like money for your family. Maybe you're getting that inheritance this week, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is very prosperous. She's very she's got all the resources, and she's very generous with all those around her. So this is really nice. Very, very giving, loving energy. Really nice. So it's saying do that with others as well. If you happen to be blessed with a big with a big tax return or a lotto win. Cat wheels. Oh, yes. There are 5 cartwheels all night. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I would love to meet one of these kitties. I don't know. My little kitty, maybe he has a little bit of Savannah in him because my grandkitty, because he is busy. He doesn't really walk anywhere. He springs and runs everywhere. So, okay, Capricorn. Cheryl asked, do they get along with doggies? Okay. Ooh, look at you, Capricorn. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is the energy of the week. This is love, relationships, partnerships, finding peace, and just good vibes all around. Getting along with the others. I like that. Yes, they are like smart dogs that jump way high. Yeah, I read that they're dog-like and they fetch and stuff. I used to have a cat that fetched. All right, the caution of the week is the 4 of Swords. Don't tire yourself out, Capricorn. Take a nap. If you're tired, get the rest you need. You might need to kind of come off the battlefield a little bit and take a breather, a meditation, like really spend some time with yourself in solitude. This is a rest and recovery card. Okay, so don't burn yourself out. Action, Knight of Wands, action on action, fire, passion, like follow your passion right now. It's a good time to do that, especially with this, right? Very, very good. Just conserve your energy as best you can because the Knight of Wands is frenetic energy. All right. Moving right along to, where are we? Aquarius. Cat says they get along with dogs, but will get by with everything. Will get by with everything they can. What does that mean? Will get by with everything, or get away with everything they can? You mean that? Are they sneaky? Okay, Aquarius. All right. Ooh. 3 major arcana for you, Aquarius. 3 major arcana. The energy of the week is this Chariot card. This is another fast card. This is moving with determination in a specific direction. This could be moving houses, moving countries, traveling, like really taking off. Or it could just be like, I've been, in a state of suspense for a little while, like not sure where to go, what to do. And now I can do it. Now I have the ability to do it. Oh, you think he might have Bengal in him due to his body structure and ear shape. Okay. Okay. The caution of the week does not feel like a caution for you either. The Empress card. It's the beautiful card of being blessed with abundance and prosperity and grounding. Really, really nice card of hopes and placing our, getting what we've wished for, right? Our wishes coming in. Hi, Mona Lee. Very nice. This is a pregnancy card too, if you're trying to get pregnant, or if you're not, you know what to do. Okay. And the Temperance card. Ooh, I just got a chill. Somebody out there trying to get pregnant? Some Aquarius? All right. The Temperance card for the action you should take. This is saying find some balance in your life. Right? This Chariot also denotes balance. You see the symmetry of these these Savannah cats, these Bengals, right? But this is about finding balance, finding healing through balance, and taking your time. Like Temperance card says, you might need to really slow it down to really get what you want. Okay. All right. Just Visiting says, oh my God, I just got as in line at the grocery store and Gavin Newsom was in front of me. Oh, wow. He does his own shopping, huh? No one was talking to him, so you just grinned. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Are you in I know you're in the Bay Area. Does he live in San Francisco? All right. Really cool. Okay, Aquarius. So this looks like a good week for you. It's a big week for you. If you're getting 3 major arcana, this is a really good healing week where you're going to be kind of starting to reap your rewards and create the world you want. I'm not speaking very well. All right, Pisces. Where are my Pisces friends? I know you're there. Oh, Gavin Newsom has a house in your neighborhood. Oh, nice. I want to know what was in his shopping cart, Maridel. Can you tell us? What was in a shopping cart? Was it like Cheetos and junk food? And Cheetos and ice cream? Or did he have arugula and, whatever? A nice cheese. Okay. Marin County, just across the bridge from San Francisco. Yeah, I love Marin County. Yeah, just people. It seems like. Okay, so here we are, Pisces. Look at you. The Page of Swords. New energy, new ideas coming into focus now. Starting a new endeavor. Taking those ideas and actually putting them into motion. The Page of Swords is a very, this is finding, tapping into your ambition and knowing what you want and how to get there. Okay, nice. And I felt like that, the last month we just went through, we have all these planets leaving Pisces. So you guys are activated now. Okay. The caution is the Three of Cups. This is not a caution. Yes. The caution, the energy of the Three of Cups is about celebrating. Like maybe you know what you want to do with your life. You want to start a dance studio, and you want to invite your friends, right? This is getting together with others and celebrating. So really, really nice. Okay. Yes, cheese and his wine with his wine. He only got one bag of groceries. Well, I guess the governor needs to pop in and pick up some groceries every once in a while. Okay. The Knight of Swords is the action for this week. This is another high energy card. Okay. Almost a little erratic. Like you might get a little excited about whatever this new thing is that you want to start. You might not do your homework on it. You might just dive right in. And so we have to be careful with this one because you can flop on your face if you don't really, do the homework and cross your, T's and dot your I's, right? So this is basically saying, get busy, but it's saying don't be erratic with it. I think the same thing, Kat. Yeah. I feel like it seems like he would have security with him. Yes, his wife forgot something at the store, and so he swung in. I'm surprised he doesn't have security detail. Come on. That's pretty crazy. But maybe people are used to seeing him around those parts. Okay, we're moving on to our Aries friends. Welcome to Aries season. Happy birthday, Aries. Okay. Mystic Shining just shows another side of him I would never expect. He was so normal and humble. Oh, awesome. All right, Aries. Wow, this does not really look like the best week for you. I'm sorry to say. Told you it was going to be a kind of a cuckoo month. Crazy energy. And sometimes I can be a little pushy. All right. 5 of Pentacles is the energy of the week. This is feeling maybe like you're poor or you're under the weather, or you just don't have what you need right now, and you're not recognizing that you have resources available to you, because in the traditional card there's a key right there and a door, and you're not paying attention to that, right? This is a mindset. This is a way of feeling or being. So sorry about that. It is a little bit of a struggle and some hardship. Caution of the week. It's saying pay attention to the messages. News is coming fast, right? This is a card of speed. So really pay attention to the news and what's, messages that people are trying to send to you. The check's probably sitting in the mailbox outside, whatever that is, but you haven't looked. It's that kind of energy. All right. Great read for Saggies. Oh, hey, Amanda. Good to see you. Well, the action of the week is not a fun one. The 9 of Wands just says that you're going to be feeling like you're defending your boundaries, your barriers are up this week, right? And it could have something to do with this card, of course, right? But it's saying this is a card of resilience and strength. You've been through some things, but you might be smarting from some of the stuff you've been through. But it does say, I'm still standing. I made it through. Okay, you're on the cusp, Susan. Are you're Aries, Taurus cusp? Okay. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. Hang in there, Aries. That was a little bit of a, little spicy card. I feel like a lot of us this week are having readings that are mixed. It tends to go that way. So we're all connected. Okay. Oops, I'm about to drop all the cards. Okay. Maybe you don't have, maybe some of you Aries won't be having the happy birthday you thought you should. It looks like Kool-Aid. It's just water with a little splash of cranberry juice. Little flavor. Okay. Hi, Marby. Good to see you. All right, Taurus. Look at you with the 6 of Wands for the week. Victory, triumph after adversity. You are, let's see, let Judy know. Aries. Who's Judy? Oh, yes, Judy. She's gonna be on my show. Yeah. 6 of Wands. Anyway, so this is a really nice card to start with for you, Taurus. I feel like Taurus has had a lot of tough readings. Aries too. This is saying, celebrate your wins. Really kind of thank Source for the wins that you've had. The caution is not a caution for you either. This is the Ace of Cups. This is a new start in a beautiful emotional area of your life. This could be relationships. This could be opportunities. This could be love coming forward for you. This is a new beginning in an area that really fills your cup, so to speak. Okay. And the action of the week for you is the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords we already did Libra, Marby, go on back. Check it out. 6 of Swords speaks about leaving the difficulty, anything difficult behind after this triumph. Of course, that's what's going to be happening. This could be moving. This could be going to a nicer, calmer time in your life or place in your life. Very nice. Hi, Donna Marie. Oh, we didn't talk to each other. I'm going to text you right after this. All right, so this is really nice for you, Taurians. Very, very nice energy. I like it. It's going to be a good week. And let me know, like I said, if your reading kind of matches up with the way the week went, please let me know. What is this, Mystic Shining? Oh, cool. Definitely watched the interview. Totally changed my opinion of him. Which interview are you talking about? I'm sorry. There's been a whole chat going on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to butt in, but I missed it. I missed some things. All right. Moving on to Gemini. And then we have Cancer, and that's the end. Oh, Gavin and Anderson Cooper. Was that recent? Wasn't that a while ago? I don't know. I remember there was something a while ago people were talking about. I don't know. I think I pay attention to the world, but I miss things too. Ooh, Gemini. Very nice. I like your week. All right. Energy of the week is this Queen of Cups. The calm, cool, creative, artistic, compassionate, intuitive lady, right? That energy is with you this week. Beautiful, very, very nurturing, kind energy. I think I did see that one, actually, Mystic Shining online. All right, the caution of the week. This is not a caution for you, Gemini. Sorry, the dog's barking again. He's just confused. The star. The star is all about your hopes, dreams, and wishes coming true. Placing your wishes, like sending them out into the universe and expecting miracles. It's really, really nice. And tell me how you like this one. Inspired to create the Lovers for the action of the week, right? This is harmony, union, coming together with others. This is love. This could simply be partnerships. If you're already in a relationship, this is the two of you coming together closer, bonding. All right. Really, really nice energy for for my Gemini friends. And as you all know, I always talk about this. My hubby is a double Gemini. He needs a win. He needs a win. Did you hear from your friend again, Margaret? Didn't somebody just come back into your life? Okay. Last but not least, Cancer. That is my rising sign. Let's see what we got. It's a good one, Liz. I like it. Okay. Saving the best for last. Who said that? Cynical Banana. Cancer rising. Ooh. Okay. It's a big week for you too. Look at this, the Hermit. Okay. Maybe not a big week, but an impactful week. Hermit says, get some alone time. Really be with yourself. Take a moment to go within and, tap into your inner thoughts and beliefs. This is a meditation card. This is saying, go on a little vision quest with yourself, right? Check out your shadow side. What needs cleaning out? Doing the inner work. That's a very Cancer thing to do. All right. The Caution, Seven of Swords. This does talk about, deception. Somebody maybe kind of pulling the wool over your eyes. Theft, right? This is not a very easy card, but to me, it feels like this is not somebody else, but it's sort of you doing this to yourself. Because Cancer, you're pretty good at getting in your own head. And these are swords, and this is thought energy, right? What we think of ourselves, perhaps. Could be somebody else. All right. Not the sneaky snacker. What's that? What does that mean? All right. But the action is really nice, okay? This is saying, tap into your inner strength. You do have the strength position. You're courageous and strong and powerful, and you're able to overcome all obstacles, Cancer. So if there is an obstacle for you this week, you're going to be just fine. Okay. Is he the sneaky snacker, the cynical banana? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, guys. And now I'm going to do 3 cards for all of us. I'm sorry about Henry. He's just being a silly dog right now. If you can hear him barking. Can you hear him? Oops, we had a jumper. 3 cards for all of us. That's what I and some others call the Seven of Swords. Oh, yes. It's like catching someone at night trying to get stuff out of the fridge. Going into the fridge and eating all the ice cream or the pie or something. I gotcha. Oh, they're jumping. They're jumping. Oh. Thank you. Inspired to create. I appreciate that. Yes. She's just posted my website. So if anybody's interested in a reading, we do intuitive and healing and mediumship. So please reach out. Okay. Nice. Okay. I like this energy for the week. Remember, we got those 2 Four of Pentacles cards at the beginning of the signs when we started, which just says to me, if it came out a couple times like that, it's saying we might want to conserve our resources. All right. Your dad used to eat all the ice cream in the middle of the night. Was he one of those sleep eaters or whatever? My mom has done that before too. She eats, this is the dumbest thing. I don't know why she even has them. She would get those little orange jelly, gummy candies. They look like an orange slice. She liked those. She would get up in the middle of the night and eat those. And I don't know. Sounds really good for you, right? Okay. So the first card we get is the King of Pentacles. Okay. He is the wealthy, resourceful king. He's a visionary. He's generous and kind to others. You loving my hair? Oh, I just didn't blow my hair dry, and then I had to fix it with curling iron. So thank you. I appreciate that. Your mom told you about that 6 years ago. That's funny. Anyway, this is great. This is really kind of saying, like, in yourself, like, I just want to say, if this is for all of us, we're all wealthy in our own ways, right? Whatever that whatever that abundance is for you, embody that. And Three of Wands, look out for that, for the riches in your life, right? The travel, the friends, the new opportunities coming in for you. Keep an eye out because they're coming, right? I think we're all in a state right now where we're waiting for the chaos to end because the good stuff's on the other side. All right. And the third card we get for you is the Temperance card. This is saying find that balance in your life, right? This is a healing card. So really sit in that energy. Allow yourself to heal from old things. So like I said, when this chaos is done, you're ready to hit the ground running. Okay. I like these cards. All right. All right. Cheryl says your daughter-in-law's birthday was yesterday. She gave me wait a minute. Daughter-in-law birthday yesterday. She gave me so much birthday cake to eat last year, week. Oh, good. Eat the cake. I know. I made a cake yesterday too. I when I make one for my husband, I usually have it so that we don't. It's just the two of us. We don't inhale all the goodies. It's not good for me. Yeah. I don't know if I have ever I've never woken up in the middle of the night hungry like that. I've never gotten up and felt like I just was ravenous, unless I was like, in college days drinking or whatever. But I don't think that was ever a thing for me. I don't even wake up like thirsty in the middle of the night. I just don't. That's not my jam, right? Oh, you want to see my spam musubi recipe? All right, maybe I'll post it one night. I did buy one of those little spam musubi. Is so delicious, guys. It's seaweed with rice, and you put it into a mold, and in the bottom of it you put a piece of spam that's seared, and it has some really delicious, like a delicious kind of, what would you call this sauce? It's like a soy sauce with sugar, a little sugar, that you drizzle over the whole thing. You put it into a mold, and then you slice it into these nice little pieces. They're kind of like sushi, but really, really good. Really, really yummy. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, you're a big night eater, Mystic Shining? What do you go for in the middle of the night? Do you go for, nobody wants to get up in the middle of the night and eat broccoli. What do you eat? Is it cookies or, or, ice cream? I don't know. I just don't know. I wouldn't do it. So my mom also used to make peanut butter and crackers in the middle of the night. And so she'd wake up and there were like crumbs on her face and in her bed. She wasn't unconscious, but I don't know. She also, I think she doesn't eat enough during the day. So Kat says, I usually make cake and then throw it away in a few days. Oh, yes. He's on Ozempic, so he's not hungry. Yeah. Can I eat rice? I can eat rice. Yeah. I try not to eat a lot of carbs. I will tell you a recipe I made today. So I dabble in keto a little bit. So I made this may not appeal to a lot of people, but it's like a cabbage. If you like cabbage, I happen to like cabbage. You slice it and broil it, so it's kind of a little crispy on the edges, and then drizzle over, like make an easy little like Alfredo sauce, and drizzle it over it. Toss it in that, so it's almost like kind of like noodles, Alfredo shreds of cabbage, but I thought it was delicious, and I also seasoned. I put like Cajun seasoning on the cabbage. My husband didn't like it, but he doesn't like cabbage the way that I do. So, Mystic Shining, you go for fruit, chocolate, ice cream. Yeah, I don't think people wake up in the night looking. That I feel like it's the sweet tooth that comes out in the night. Yeah. Okay. Does that sound good to you? Some people are like cabbage. Ugh. I happen to love cabbage. I love cabbage. In fact, I think I told you guys before. I'm making my first batch of homemade what do you call it? Sauerkraut, because it's really good for you. Good stuff for your tummy, like probiotics. Interesting. Love cabbage, but no Alfredo. No dairy for you, Cheryl? Because you can just, I mean, I like just roasting vegetables in general. I love it. Yeah. And hi, Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie popped in on the cabbage. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. All right. Now I'm starting to get hungry. Okay. Sauerkraut. It's good. Yeah. I mean, they say like, I remember when I went to nutrition school about 10, 12 years ago, nutrition therapy school. So it was like a 2-year graduate certification, almost like a grad school. You just don't like dairy. I mean, Alfredo. But a lot of the people there were just sort of like put 1 dollop of cabbage on, sauerkraut on their plate every night just to keep the little bugs, the good bugs coming. I didn't put any seasoning, like I didn't put any caraway seeds or any of that kind of stuff. I thought, this is my first one. I'm just going to try it. I hope it comes out good. So anyway, well, guys, thank you so much for coming. Can go many, what can go many surprising ways? Oh, I see. What you making for dinner? Yeah. I don't know what the rest of dinner is tonight. I do have cabbage. My husband's not going to be happy about that, but maybe I'll just make him find his own thing. Oh, cabbage. I see. Manage can go many ways. Yeah. Yeah. I also made just coleslaw the other day. You know why? Because what last week? St. Patrick's Day. So if you go in the store right now, they have these big old honking heads of cabbage right now that are all on sale because they're trying to get rid of them. So if you like cabbage, this is a good time to find it. Okay. Oh, Liz makes a really good coleslaw with apples and cranberries. Oh, that sounds good. And apple cider and hot pepper. Honey, too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think they have corned beef on sale in the store as well. Are we all hungry? Is that what's going on? Are all of our little bellies hungry? Let's see. Kraut and fried eggs. Yum. A little sourdough too. Maybe that's what I'll have tonight. I'll just have like an egg with, that'll be my protein. Okay. Apples and nuts and slaw. That sounds really, really good. Liz, I might, maybe send me that recipe. We should do a recipe exchange. How about that? All right. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. It was really great to see everybody. And isn't it nice? Is it staying nice and light where you are? I love it. I love it. I love it. Have a great week. I'm going to post a pre-recorded thing for April, probably Thursday of this week. And maybe we'll do, I think we needed weekly dowsing rods because there's so much going on in the world. What do you think? What do you think? I love it. And they're so much fun. Okay. All right, guys. Have a fantastic couple of days, and I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.